Okay. I have a lot of thoughts about the seasonal content and the invasion. So, first of all, like I said, I think people needed more time to get familiarized with the content before jumping the gun to screaming about whatever the they're screaming about. I don't think that the Hailey drops needed to be increased. I feel like it's fine for them to increase it, but I don't think that it was necessary. So talking about the Hailey drops, right? Let's compare it to another Descendant farm. You might be farming for a piece that has a 3% drop rate. So you might go a full session opening your amorphous and getting nothing, right? So there's the trade-off for the Hailey pieces that you're guaranteed to at least get some of her resources every day, every play session. And that's where the trade-off is that either you have a chance to get nothing or you have a chance to get something. A 12-day grind. I mean, I get it, and I get the frustration from some people. But I feel like it's fair. And people are being dramatic about it. That's my true opinion. This is a game to grind. And you know that playing this game is for a grind. And if Hailey is part of the seasonal content, it should last a whole season to acquire her, to build her, to play with her. Yeah, exactly, bro. What else are you supposed to do? Exactly. The capping to 2 dungeons a day. That one is a bit more nuanced. I could definitely understand why some people would feel frustrated by only being able to do 2 of each per day. Especially if there's somebody that already has like fully built up descendants, like they don't need to farm for anything else. If the only like real content they have left is the seasonal content. But I feel like that's such a rare portion of the community that like the seasonal content is not intended to replace the base content. It's supposed to be like a little treat. We have some seasonal content as a treat. And then getting into the nerfing side of it. We know how games feel when the community outcry is make it easier and the devs comply. In my opinion, that's one of the fastest ways to kill a game. And I am not happy that they're gonna be nerfing the dungeons. I think they should leave them exactly how they are. The dungeons, the invasions serve a great purpose of, you know, like I said, the content as a treat. The other thing that they do is, since you have to be solo, it shows you your strengths and your weaknesses as a player, your skill, your strategy, and then it also shows the weakness of your builds or strengths, whatever camp you fall into. And if you have a lot of weaknesses and you're failing, that's the point of the game. Rise to the occasion. Assess yourself, assess your build, and figure out what you're doing wrong. Don't cry and ask for a nerf. You don't want that for this game. Like, I'm assuming most players are as passionate and enjoying this game as much as I am. Do you want it to die? Like, come on. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I know my builds are half-baked. I know I'm very suboptimal, but I was able to get at least silver, and I was close to gold a lot. I was really close to gold a lot. And again, like if you're in that super rare camp of like, I don't have anything else to play but this, and I'm also getting gold runs already, and I'm on this content, like that sucks for you, but how many people is that really gonna suit? How many people are in that realm of like, this is all I have? Update, thank you for the subscription. A lot of my community comes from Destiny 2. And while it has a lot of issues, you can definitely cite that making things easier for players was not a good move. And like seeing that kind of thought process from the devs being reflected in TFD makes me nervous. I don't want them to keep making things easier. I want people to have their mind engaged and their intellect stimulated. And that's it. All right, time to go play Enzo, the most stimulating content that there is in this game.